Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I'm lost. First, I start by apologizing. I'm sincerely sorry for kuwatupa nyi watu wangu. I'm really lost and you've always told me everywhere on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Instagram. All of you are in my DMs telling me, oh, umetutupa, umepotea. We want to see the progress. We want to learn new things. But I'm back. I promise I am back and I am putting myself to account. I want to remain accountable and bring at least a video every week. So thank you so much for sticking here. Even though I have been lost, I am back. So today I want to start us off with a garden tour. This is a garden that I've run for over 8 years and so many things keep changing. If you've been here, you always know that every season we are looking at a new theme, and the theme for our season this time is green. So we are going to grow a lot of greens. Greens have always been a major appearance in our gardens, but every season we always have a theme. It could be wherever we are trying to look at that time, but this time we are going green. We are doing a lot of greens in our garden. And so starting us off is these herbs, the herbs collection. We have about 25 herbs in this garden, and in this video, because this is a full garden tour, you're going to see all of them. So number one is our oregano. As usual, during the dry season, we fill our herbs with soil and then they start sprouting when the rainy season has come, and this is what this one is doing. We have some ash here because we had some aphids trying to attack this container, but the ash will do its work. Next we have this is thyme. It's also renewing. We filled it with manure, and the manure and a lot of terraria. So the terraria is coming up, but we keep picking it out. That's thyme. Next is our garlic chives. We didn't do much to this one. It's always thriving and it's a very good pest repellent. So yeah, we have this. Then we have marjoram. Our marjoram is thriving, it's doing well. It wasn't so much affected by the hot season, so it didn't go down. Next we have, this is my pumpkin, trying to overwhelm my herbs. But then next we have bay leaf. People have always asked me, bay leaf, we thought bay leaf is a tree. No, bay leaf is just a shrub, and you can actually have it in a container. I have had mine for over 3 years, and you can see how much leaves it has. Now when it rains like this, even if I remove all these leaves, dry them and put them in a container, you can imagine how much bay leaves I will have, and that will take me for over a year because you don't need a lot of leaves to cook with. And here we have a chili that is growing together with the bay leaf. So chilies for me mostly are not for seasoning food, but for my chicken. I grow lots of them randomly because they help my chicken. I'm not a big chili eater. Then I have a basil. This is the blue basil coexisting well with the lemon feast. This one is very citrusy. You can use it for your cocktails, for your tea, but it has a very citrusy lemon scent and taste. Next we have curry, dwarf curry. Now this one is a keeper. I love these herbs so much, and you can see how much of it I've harvested over time. I use this one to make my herbal salts and to make my spice mixes. It tastes so much almost like your store-bought Royco. It has that scent. If you are Kenyan, you know what Royco is. So I use this one a lot, and that's why it's over harvested, but it's coming back. It's not a big deal. Next is rosemary. This is a staple in most of Kenyan homes, but this one has a lot of uses, and of late I'm using it to make my hair oil, my hair growth oil for my brand. If you don't know us, you can check us out on Instagram and on Facebook at All Life. We formulate skincare and beauty products. So rosemary is one of our major ingredients in that hair growth oil that has been trending of late. More rosemary, and then here we have a decorative plant. It's very dirty, it needs some cleanup. When it rains here, the dust and everything. Yeah. So then below this monstera, we have parsley. This parsley, where it was dying, so I brought it so close to me so that I can babysit it and take care of it. It's already started picking. Yeah, so that's about it for that side of my garden. Here is my mango tree threatening to come right into the house. The mango season is over and we just have one more mango remaining. We have some mangoes here. We don't get a lot of mangoes, but yeah, just one remaining, and we wait for it to ripen and then we eat it when it's already ripe. But then you can see we already started flowering for next season. We will have a lot of mangoes. And that's the beauty of growing your own fruits. You will always have some fruit somewhere. So next year, under this mango tree, I have done a video on things that thrive under shade, and one of them is lettuce, and that's why I have all these lettuce over here. I also have some spring onions. Spring onions are staple in this garden. There's so much of them. And then we have sukuma wiki. We like to plant these sukuma wiki. In Kenya, we call it sukuma wiki avijiti because we don't plant seeds. We break these ones, the stems, and then we replant the stems. Then we have a cherry tomato. Cherry tomatoes are my favorite because they don't have a lot of labor to take care of. Yeah. So this one has some fruits. You already know that tomatoes are not a favorite during the rainy season, but yeah, it's me. I'll always try something, no matter what it is. Then here we have more parsley. So here we have two varieties of parsley. This is the curled leaf. Some people call it the moss parsley, and then we have the flat leaf. You can see my flat leaf had some accident here. Someone threw some hot kuni. Kuni is what? A sprinter that was burning, and then ikachoma easy leaves. We were trying to light a bonfire somewhere. So next is leeks. Leeks are big for me for soups and sauces and even for just food, but I love them in my bone broth, which is a major thing in my house. Next is my pomegranate fruit. This one was overwhelming my garden, and that's why I held it up there, but it has a lot of fruits. Maybe you can see them from the other side, but here, like this one is almost ripe. It has fruits. Then we have our orange tree. It has lots and lots of oranges. And these oranges, forget their color and their size. These things are sweet and they have so much juice. Yeah, so we will always have a few oranges, enough for us, by the way. Then down here we have spinach. Spinach is a big thing here, and some sukuma wiki. Then in this garden, we usually try to grow flowers which attract pollinators. This is my dahlia. Dahlias don't largely like me, but yeah, I'm trying to force them to. So this dahlia, when it flowers, it attracts a lot of bees which come and pollinate my plants. So in an organic garden, it's all about having the ecosystem alive. You cannot exist alone. So the flowers bring for us pollinators. More spinach, beetroot, which are a staple here. And then we have fennel. Fennel is a herb. Fennel seeds are known for so many things, and one of them is they help lactating mothers to get more supply. But me, I use it for my sleep. It's very good for sleep, especially the leaves. Forget the seeds. If you take the tea of the leaves, you sleep very well. And especially if you have some chamomile and you mix, yeah, you're good to go. So here we have more beetroots. You will see a lot of spinach and a lot of beetroots in this garden. Down there we have more of that is spinach, and here I have a fruit that is a bit struggling. This is the pepino melon. I have had this plant for so long, so this season I pruned almost all of it, and then it's coming back with some, I don't know whether these are insects. I'll come and see what's eating them because the leaves are curling, and then we try to control that. So that's our pepino melon. Then we have this is an old plant. This shouldn't be the third season harvesting peppers from this, but then yeah, this season it will go, and then we will bring another one. More dahlias in the garden to bring the pollinators, and here we have coriander, and just mulched it with compost the other day. That's why it's looking like that. And I have another pumpkin leaf. I wanted to climb this. My pawpaw tree is almost dead, so I really don't care for the pawpaws from there. They feed the birds up there so that the birds don't come down and eat my spinach. It's one of the ways to deter pests in your organic garden. So you grow destructive things to distract the pests. So yeah, the birds will eat those pawpaws up there, and then they will not come to eat my spinach. Here I have another bush or tree, that's soursop. Soursop is a herb. It's a medicinal herb. It's now really trending because it's been proven to have some anti-cancer properties, and so people are taking it for it's anti-inflammatory, and it's helping to kill the cancer cells also, they claim. But I know there's actually scientific research showing that soursop supports cancer treatment. The next day I have a pawpaw tree. That one I'm growing to replace this one. So once that one is okay, I'll just remove this one and then I'll have a pawpaw tree thriving. My fence, I always like my fence to be green, and so that fence is covered with this is chayote plant and a pumpkin plant. I don't know, we've harvested almost all our chayotes because our chicken love them. I don't know, for those who don't know what chayote is, okay, this is it. Yeah, it's this plant. So we had millions of these. They are still producing. This thing does not stop to produce. It's always producing. And here is my moringa. Yeah, moringa is also medicinal. It's known as the nature's multivitamin. So if you're struggling with most of the issues, moringa is very helpful for skin, tummy issues. It carries a lot of vitamins and it's a very, very good addition to your lifestyle, even to your diet. If you're struggling to take moringa tea, you can actually take a few of the leaves and add them to your sukuma wiki or to your greens or to your food, and then you will be able to get all the benefits. So next it's more spinach, and then we have another chili. A different, I think this is the bullet chili. I am not exactly sure. So far there are so many chilies around until we are just trying to figure out which one is which. But as I said earlier, I grow most chilies for my chicken. I cannot lack chilies in my garden. Then here is my seed bed. I am starting a few new seeds over there. So I'm covering them because sometimes the sun is too harsh, or the heat, what is it called? The rain is too much, so it will sweep the tray away. So I'm just covering it so that they germinate, then we will uncover. And here we have more cherry tomatoes. All these cherry tomatoes are different varieties. This one, when it's ripe, it looks more like it has stripes of chocolate or something like that. So we have so many different varieties. I think by now we have about 5 different varieties of our cherry tomatoes. Down there we've transplanted another one. Those are the yellow ones. They are yellow in color and then they are pear-shaped. I think I'll insert a photo somewhere to see how those ones look. Those containers, nothing has germinated. I have planted French beans there because those containers used to have herbs and the herbs were too old, so I just removed them completely, planted some beans, and then we keep going. Here I have strawberries. I don't know, there's some fruits coming up. And then here I have, this is tarragon. I hope you're counting the herbs. I told you have over 25. So this is tarragon. It coexists with this mint, but at this time the mint is so thriving, it has already overwhelmed the tarragon. But it's very easy for me. I'll just come remove all that mint, go and preserve it, and then the tarragon will thrive. And they have done that for years, so I'm not afraid that they'll die or something will die or something like that. Next over here, this is a chocolate mint. You can see how much it has been harvested because it's a favorite in my house. Like someone wants to make a cocktail, someone wants an easy drink. This is the best thing to throw in your drink. And it smells so nice. It smells like chocolate. And so, it's so good. I love it so much. And the harvesting is proof. Then here I have apple mint. So those are already 3 types of mint which we are growing in our garden. I like to contain my mint in containers because mint can just finish your whole garden. Then here I have a small garden of my Swiss chards. They have refused me this time. The red and the yellow ones have died, but I have seeds in that seed bed, so I'll transplant them here. Over there, up there, that's a banana. It's a matoke. That's almost ready. We have to, we will see how it goes. The next there, that's kale. That's black kale. I got those seeds from South Africa. I grew them last season. They were doing so well. This season I've not started new seeds because I want to let those ones stay there for at least 2 or 3 seasons so that I see if they'll give me seeds. Then I can keep planting instead of me sending someone all the way. Please, if you're going to South Africa, bring me 10 kale seeds and such. Because it's very hard to bring seeds from outside Kenya. So next year is me growing a tropical mint. So this is the 4th mint in my garden. And you can see it's already filled with soil because we are restarting them. Then here it's celery. great for my juicing, and because it's organic, it's very safe for me. I'll use no pesticides here, and I'm growing it with the leeks because the leeks will help repel the pests. So I know this cabbage looks ratchet, but it's me trying to let it go to seed. You can see it's already imepasuka. So I'm told this is a sign that it might shoot, it go to bolting or something. I have tried to keep it. This is the 3rd season. I hope there's hope. And also same to these colored carrots. They are purple in color. I just left like 5 seeds here. 5 plants. I also want them to go to seed. I don't know if they don't go to seed, by the way, nothing bad will happen. I'll just continue gardening and say, yeah, that was a lesson. So that's gardening is all about trying new things, learning new things. This is my favorite cherry tomato. This one I got the seeds from US. They are actually not red and they are not yellow. They're usually almost orange. But then these cherry tomatoes are so tasty and they are bigger than the usual tomatoes. I'll show you their size in a plant that is almost dying, and they never pass that size. They are like, okay, here, this is their size. This one died. I don't know why it died, but these tomatoes are always this size, but they are so tasty and they produce so many of them. This plant was keep going, but I think something just killed it. But I'll let the tomatoes see if they ripen and then I'll get the seeds. But there's a time it thrived. It gave me so many seeds and so many tomatoes, and they were very tasty. On this side we have okay, maybe you can start from over here. We have more dahlias for pollination. Then I have this is calendula. Also, I was told, actually not very sure if it's calendula. I was given that plant, told it was calendula. I'll try find out as it flowers. Then here I have seedlings. As I told you, I'm still starting new seedlings. These are spring onion seedlings for transplanting. So I'm keeping them there so that they produce. These are my ornamental. This plant is called what? Lipstick plant. Mimi ornamental plants don't like me. Don't ask me why. Ninazipanda zina struggle. They don't do very well like the food ones. Or maybe the attention I give. This is ashwagandha. It's also a very good herb. It's known for its effects on stress and depression. So if you're going through a hard time, you cannot monitor your thoughts, like you're struggling with your mental health, this is one of the herbs that is recommended to help your brain and also help you cope. It also gives you a very good night's sleep, and it's a very easy herb to plant. I remember the first time I was looking for it, I was told you have to import ashwagandha from India. It doesn't grow in Kenya. Then I realized it's just something that is so common. It's only that the name looked big, intimidating, and we didn't know where to find it. Right now, I have so many of these everywhere, all over. Like this one is a seed. And if I take this seed, the seeds are usually very beautiful. I love the color. Now those tomatoes I was showing you, they ripen to this color. So when if you put this one in the ground, it will grow to an ashwagandha plant, and then you can harvest both the roots and the leaves. Both of them are edible and they have very good effects. Next is my turmeric. Yeah, this bucket is actually bursting. You can come over here and see. This is turmeric. Zinaburst huku chini because I think zimeja. You can see. But yeah, me, I've not harvested. I just need to kill this bucket because it's done now, and then remove all the turmeric and then replant again. Then this is another tomato. Aka tomato has given seeds, and then I want it to. I grew just one. I will keep the seeds and germinate more. Then this is my blue basil everywhere. Yeah, this is easy to grow. It doesn't have so many issues. Next we have spring onions as usual. This is a staple. They are all over. Then we have herbs down there. So I don't want to step on that mud right now. Because yeah, I'll show you. So this is asparagus. This asparagus, we have a love-hate relationship because it sprouts because you're supposed to eat the shoots. So when the shoots come up, they come up like 4. So 4 of them, I'm supposed to eat them because if I wait for them to be more, they will become woody hazitaweza kukulika. So I just have to keep eating four sprigs of asparagus. But I think the advice you will give me in the comment is, as you plant more, Aki, I don't have space and I'm not killing my asparagus. So we will coexist like that. Nitakuwa tu nakula hizo ine until I have more space to grow more, and that also acts to me as a seed reserve for that future that is coming soon. So yeah, that's my asparagus. This is my sage. People claim sage has spiritual properties, whatever. Mimi, I grew it for cooking soup. I have zero knowledge about its spirituality, but yeah, I grew it for tea and for soup. I love soup with it. And also for my spice mixes, I put a lot of sage and it gives it a lot of taste and a lot of spiciness. Then this is lavender. I grew it on this window. If you're in the house when it's blooming, yeah, you will love it. That's lavender. I can see a few blooms. Then this is a pawpaw plant. I did not grow this pawpaw plant. It's a volunteer plant. But because when I moved to this place, there was a pawpaw tree over here. And it gave me so big pawpaws. So I don't know whether it's that experience that made me keep this pawpaw. The default reaction was like, tutoa iko karibu na nyumba. But no, I was like, yeah, mimi nikikuja hapa, there was a very big pawpaw here. It gave me so big pawpaws. So that experience has made me keep this one, hoping it will give me the same result. So more chilies. Are they chilies? Are they peppers? Aki sijui the difference, but ni pilipili. This one. Largely for chicken because we are not big chili eaters. Then we have dania below it. Yeah, the maximum. Inaitwa intensive growing, intensive intercropping and intensive growing of food. That's what we practice over here because our space has to feed us. And it has fed us. We are so grateful. Then we have more leeks and more spring onions. And then on this side, as we close, we have this place has Malabar spinach, but it's nothing to show right now. We will come and see it when it's colored the wall. But we have parsley to close this garden tour. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it inspires you to start a small garden. I hope it inspires you to grow. Even if you're growing 1% of your food, it is a step to the right direction. This is because in Kenya right now, about 70% of all pesticides that people are using to spray, especially in Kajiado County, where I reside, we have HHPs, highly hazardous pesticides. 70% of all the pesticides we are using on our tomatoes and our onions. This is the reason why you should take control of your food. I want to promise you that in this channel, I'm going to be talking about highly hazardous pesticides, their effects on your health, and even the health of those who take care of your farm, and even the health of your children, and even the health of your soil. As a climate champion, I want us to talk about the whole ecosystem, not just us. Let's stop being selfish and just thinking about sisi tunakula nini. Yeah, you need to eat, but also the soil needs to coexist with us. All the other animals in the ecosystem need us as humans to take care of them. And we should reduce our use of highly hazardous pesticides. Thank you so much for watching this video. And always remember, if you have a vision, add some passion. I'll see you in the next one.